John 19:34. Al heis ton strata o ton, lonke autu ten pluron enuxen, kai ex eilthen euthus haima kai hudor. We continue reading here about Jesus' crucifixion. We read, but one of the soldiers, and of course this is a partitive genitive we have here, with a spear, that is a dative of means or instrumental dative, that is a hapax legomenon, that is a one-time occurrence. The lexical form is lanke, he lanke. Don't forget that when you have a gamma and chi together, it's a nk type sound. So he lanke is the spear. Here, the dative with the spear. The one of the soldiers with a spear pierced, that's from the verb nuso. Remember when you have a lexical form that ends in a double sigma, most likely a velar consonant is really at the root there, and so that shows up when it combines with the sigma here as ks. So this is an aorist active indicative third person singular. So one of the soldiers pierced, right? That's your subject, heis, and there's your verb, pierced. What did they pierce? They pierced his side. They pierced the side of Jesus. And we read, and immediately blood and water came out. Now, if you're paying careful attention, you notice this is a compound subject, blood and water, and so we might expect a third person plural verb. But for compound subjects, it's not uncommon to have a third person singular verb. A.T. Robertson called that the Pindaric construction, because there was an ancient poet, Pindar, who used that a lot, but he called it a Pindaric construction when you have a compound subject and a singular verb. This is, of course, an aorist active indicative third person singular from ex erchomai. It's a irregular second aorist from the verb ex erchomai. Of course, John is reporting here what actually happened historically, and you may know sometimes, I think there's a famous cardiologist who wrote about the physiological realities of what happens when someone dies and what this is. But also, John is reporting it because I think he sees figurative meaning here beyond the actual historical events, and I refer you to the Net Bible notes for discussion of how this likely is a reference to the saving sacrificial death of Jesus and his blood, and then now the coming of the Spirit upon his followers after his death.